Hey friends, welcome back to my channel Organized with Joy, and welcome if you are new here. In today's video, I am going to be cleaning out this dresser. For those of you who are new here and don't know this dresser houses mostly home decor, like extra home decor that is for different seasons. The only home decor that I don't store in here is my holiday or my Christmas home decor, and then there's a few other types of things in this dresser. We'll get into that in a bit and you'll see, but I just want to clean up and declutter the space. I feel highly unmotivated to do this today. It is really gloomy in Austin, and honestly it's been gloomy for really several weeks. Off and on we've seen sun, but it makes me highly unmotivated to do this project. But I do like to get in here every once in a while, if nothing else, to straighten things up, because since it's rotating decor, it gets a little bit out of control because there's not like a set way that things fit in there, since it's different stuff for every season. You'll see in just a minute as I go through it with you. Actually, before I get into cleaning the inside, I am going to dust clean the outside, whatever. But look at this. It's kind of sad. It's a little bit sad, but it also actually does not look bad. Y'all, I bought this the Tuesday before Thanksgiving for our Thanksgiving tablescape, and it is now Monday, December 12th. So these actually don't look too bad. I mean, this obviously looks really sad, but you know, for what is that, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks ago? More than that. It doesn't look too bad, but those need to go goodbye, and I need to clean this off. I do have this wood cleaner. I like to put all of my cleaners into these amber glass jars just because it looks nicer, but this is the Method wood cleaner. I really love it. It has like an almond scent. It's one of my favorite cleaners because of how good it smells. Okay friends, before I go any further, I did want to let you know that this is a collaboration video. It's actually going to be a part of a longer playlist. I have a group of decluttering friends, and we have this holiday season decluttering collaboration playlist for you, and it's been ongoing since the beginning in November, where we are just continuing to add videos to it for even more decluttering motivation for you. So I will be sure to link that playlist down in the description box below if you want even more decluttering motivation. And we are all doing something different for this video, and we are all in different stages of decluttering. Some of us are further along on our journey, and others are just beginning their decluttering journey. So it's sure to bring you tons of motivation, but let's start working on this dresser. So these are extra spice jars. I am currently not using them, as you can see, but I do want to hold on to them because I might use them for spices in the future. I'm not a huge fan of holding on to things for future purposes, but since I have the space for it and I really love these jars, I might even use them for something different than spices. I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to them. Okay, so a couple of things. This I need to put in a different location, but funny story. I don't know if you can see this. This was when we took our son to Kauai for his high school graduation. We always take our kids on a trip by themselves for their high school graduation. We went to Kauai for his. We went on this small plane ride, and they recorded our conversation while we were riding in the plane, but about halfway into the journey, my son and I started throwing up. So really, this is probably not a very, or maybe it is a very entertaining listen to our conversation, which half of it is just my son and I throwing up. So anyway, I need to put this in a different location. I'm not really sure why it's in here, but I do have some DVDs, like home movies, that it feels like it would be better to store this with that. And then this is just cards that I have on hand. It's not like I send out cards very often, but it's good to have just a little stash on hand. Oh boy, as you can see, I do have some Cricut items in here. But I also have a plethora of pots, lots of pots. How many pots does one person need? This is one thing that's really good about storing like items together, is that you automatically have this natural way of seeing everything that you have in that category and evaluating, do I really need this many? And several of them are like not really pots, but they used to be candles, and I saved the vessel because I thought that I could reuse it and repurpose it. And to be honest, I can't remember some of these, how many of them I reused and repurposed. Let's see if I can find an example for you, like this. See? How cute is that? So that's why I save things like this. But looking at this collection, I do have a lot. Oh, man. I'm having a hard time letting these go. I definitely love this one. I'm definitely gonna keep that one. I'm gonna keep this. I like these white pots because they're versatile. Do I need 4? Yes, I do. Okay. And then these black pots are versatile too, but I feel like I don't really use these. Do I? Maybe I do. Okay, you're seeing the real life decluttering process here. All right, let me just set these here. I really love this pot, but you know what? It is really black, and I'm not really interested in cleaning that out. And a matter of fact, when I picked it up, I got black on my hands and had to go wash my hands. So while I love this vessel, I'm gonna let that one go. This is actually a pot that I purchased. This was actually a pot too that had a flower in it that died, but I like both of those. And here's another just plain white one that I like. So let's see. This is a dish from my husband's grandmother, so we probably should keep that. So now we are down to this, which used to be a candle. These two, which also used to be candles. Same with this. And then my 3 black pots and 2 white metal containers. Whew. This is actually proving to be more difficult than I thought it was going to be honest. Okay, for now, I am going to keep this one. Again, these are just pots that I use to put like little plants in. And I do rotate my decorations, and so I like to have some on hand. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of these black ones. I don't remember the last time I used them. I feel like I might have used at least one of them in the last year, but I think I gravitate towards the white ones. And then these I'm gonna go ahead and let go of as well, because I don't remember the last time I used them. So they do take up quite a bit of space in that drawer. And then lastly, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one as well. Again, this just used to be a candle that I cleaned out, but I'm gonna let it go. But I'm gonna keep these two. I really love these colors, so I'll keep those. And then all of this Cricut stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. I make labels with my Cricut machine with all this stuff. So that I'm not even gonna go through. Mostly I just do basic black or white labels. Okay, so this next drawer is actually paper and labels. I really pared down my labels recently. The last time I think I went through this dresser. So I have some return address labels, more return address labels, and then I really do like these like tag labels. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep all of this. Up, this drawer has my camera equipment, and I'm pretty sure this is all good too. This is a bag for my ring light, for one of my tripods, for my camera, and then this is just I believe this is information for our mortgage, like all the papers we signed on this house. And I just keep it in there because it doesn't fit with all of our other file folder stuff. Next up, some decor pieces. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay. I'm gonna put this back in here because I know for sure I want to keep that. And I know I want to keep that candle. And these are just taper candles. I definitely want those. And these are electric candles. I want those. And then I have this collection of brass animals that rotate. These are my spring brass animals. I have a bunny, keeping him, and I have 3 birds, keeping those guys. I definitely want to keep that. This clock. I do want to keep this, although I have not been displaying it lately. Not ready to get rid of it though. Definitely want to keep this. And this guy. And this candle. And this is a birthday banner that I just bought this year that I really like, so I'm definitely keeping that. Yeah, this is definitely typical. I'm gonna keep these for now. Aesthetically, I do like them, but I don't remember the last time I used them. I think lately I've been lazy and haven't been rotating out as much decor, but I do really like these. I actually own 2 of these. They're like a box with a bunch of quotes, and one of them is in my husband's office. I actually had purchased one for, well, it used to be in my son's office and now it's my husband's office, but I got one as a gift from a friend. So I guess she knows me well because she bought like an identical thing that I had purchased. I think I'm gonna put this on my desk and really rotate through these quotes next year. That is going to be a thing for 2023. Because these probably would be good springboard ideas for my Thoughtful Thursday videos. Like this one says, joy is not in things, it is in us. That's the one that I had in the front. I think I just liked that one. So I'm gonna put that on my desk. I do really like this whole setup too. I think I use this like in the spring and the summer. Although I have next up is the drawer that has like all of my extra foliage, but I think this didn't fit in there and that's why I just stuck it in this drawer. But that's fine, it's still decor. So now we're down to these things, which I feel like I've been on the fence about these things. I have not been using these to decorate with. What do we think? I still kind of like them, they're gold. And if you hadn't noticed, I'm really into gold. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep these for now. I just need to be realistic with myself. If I do not put these out in the spring, I should get rid of these because I don't remember the last time I used these to decorate with. Is that gonna close? Just barely. Just barely. So now I'm down to these. It's so hard because like it's kind of nice to have stuff like random stuff like this on hand. These actually were coffee concentrate bottles, like if you've ever heard of that brand, Javi, and I just washed them out. I have one right now that's sitting in my kitchen with some greenery in it, but I like to use them to just stick greenery in them. I'm gonna keep them. Okay. Nothing's going from this drawer apparently because the very last thing is horse brass. If you've never heard of it, it's vintage. It's basically like when they would have like horse shows, they would win these, I guess, as prizes. And I started collecting it. I only collected 3 pieces and then I decided I did not want to have a collection of horse brass because I didn't really know how to display them. So I do need to figure out a way that I can display them. But for now, keeping them in this drawer along with this other candle. Okay, this next drawer is definitely going to be the death of me because I know there are things in there that I should declutter. It is a bunch of greenery and foliage and I like to have it all on hand, but I just don't know if I need all of this. So let's take a look. Okay, so this, and then definitely this eucalyptus. I know it's excessive. I have a lot of rooms in my house though. It's excessive, but I'm not using any of it right now because I'm using more like winter greenery. This is more for like the spring and the summer. So I know that I'll use that. Although what has me questioning is, why do I have extra winter greenery? Hang on. So my issue with all different types of decor is that I don't do the exact same thing every time. So every winter when I put out holiday Christmas decor or even winter decor, I don't style it the same way that I did before. I may style it in a similar fashion, or there may be some spaces that I liked the setup the year before. But with that said, I have so much greenery on hand because sometimes I use a lot of greenery to style and other times not as much. So I think I am going to hold on to this greenery, even though I did not use it all this winter. What I'm really questioning is, why did I purchase these things? I mean, they're cute and all, but did you see what a mess they made? I'm feeling like I am too old to deal with this type of headache in my life. So I think I'm gonna let these go. While they're cute, they make a huge mess. And then this I definitely like. I already have it like styled in this little thing. Again, I probably used this more so in the spring and summer. And then same with all of this greenery, like grass looking greenery. And then this greenery, it's more for the spring and summer. That too. I had some extra pine cones, but I might use the rest of these whenever I take down some of my Christmas decor. So I'm gonna keep those. And this is a bag for the other pine cones. And then I like this guy too. So I think I have 3 of these, and I only put out 2 this year. And this guy got left behind. But again, like I said, I style things differently every year. So I think I'm gonna keep this guy too. Then I have this, which I'm going to keep. I think that, this, which also makes a huge mess, but I absolutely love it. I'm gonna see if it fits in. The last dresser drawer that I have to go through is a bunch of fall stuff, and this is definitely fall vibe-ish. So I'm gonna see if it fits in there. If not, I will stuff it back in this drawer, but I think I want that with my fall stuff. And then I have this, what are these called? What are they called? Garland. It's called a garland. I have this garland. I think I'm gonna keep it for now. I definitely like this boxwood sort of greenery. So I'm gonna keep that. So that's that. Okay, so as you could see, I also have some Easter decor in this drawer that I forgot about. I'm actually going to try to fit it in this drawer with some of the other spring type decor that I have. And as I'm just glancing at all of this fall decor, I don't think I really have anything to declutter, to be honest. I have been thinking about this tray, and again, a lot of times I think about items, getting rid of items, because I just don't remember the last time I put it out. It's still, I do like it. I like it a lot, but why am I not putting it out? I don't know. I'll probably keep it for now, but yeah, again, not sure why I'm not using it. But let me go ahead, try to fit these into this drawer. Okay friends, I hope that you enjoyed this style of video today where I more so took you along and let you listen to me kind of chatter through why I was decluttering things. Honestly, I didn't get rid of as much as I thought I was going to today from this space, but I'm still happy with the amount I got rid of. I feel like I always tell people, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So as long as I'm chipping away and constantly decluttering from my home, I am making progress. So like I said, I'm happy with the result, but you'll have to let me know down in the comments what you think of this style of video where it's a little bit more unedited, not quite as curated as some of my other videos. And you will definitely have to check out the playlist and my description box below for even more decluttering motivation. But thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for sticking with me until the end, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!